Hey guys, this is Goku, and on this channel we talk about poker and we try to improve our game using different GTO solutions. We've tried out a bunch of these already. We tried out GTO, Trainer, we've tried out Poker Snowy, we've tried out ICMizer, and we've also tried out, I think, one more solutions, and now we're trying out the GTO Wizard. We've already done a bunch of sessions playing out different drills and also just playing on the GTO trainer, and now we are going to continue playing the blind versus blind drill. We've got 23 more hands to play here, and the goal is obviously to improve this GTO score because it's not very high, and we obviously want to improve our blind versus blind game. So let's get started. Ace 5 suited. I am going to open this. Maybe the solver is limping because the solver likes limping a lot. Queen 8-3. We're gonna go for a 20% bet. We get raised. And do we give up this hand here or do we call? I think we're fine giving up because we don't have much. And we see the big blinds doing that with King 4 suited, so nice move. And yeah, when it comes to actions, we need to be checking more on the flop because we're mostly betting and not checking enough of the time. For sure, we've already observed that. So let's go to the next one, 10-9 off. I think this could be a hand that the solver is also opening, so we're gonna try and do that. 10-3 deuce with 2 spades. Gonna go for a check just to get our checking higher. 8 of diamonds on the turn means we're gonna now bet. How much? Three quarters. We get called. Deuce of hearts on the river. And how much should we bet here? I'm thinking 7. Let's bet a third pot. And we do get called. GTO score for this hand is 1%. So that will certainly not improve our score. And yeah, we see the solver likes to overbet here instead of betting 2/3, even though the EV of all these actions is pretty much the same. So okay, and then on the river we see the solver is just shoving our hand here. It's not betting a third pot bet, even though it is very, very close EV wise. Well, I wouldn't say this is a 0% hand if we're not losing any EV almost, but okay, let's leave it at that. Ace deuce off on 14 bigs. We're shipping from the small blind, and solver is doing that as well. 5 deuce suited. I'm gonna limp. Limp call or limp fold is suited. 3 gapper. Let's limp fold it, but we see it should rather be limp call. But again, I'm fine folding this. limp folding this. And I don't care that the GTO is not. Jack 10 off. I think this is one of the hands that the solver likes opening. King Jack deuce on the flop. We're gonna check for a change, and now go for a delayed c-bet of 30%. 6 of spades on the river. Gonna go for a check. Villain bets nearly full pot. Let's see here. I think we got a call here, but solver disagrees. Let's see first the turn action is a check 47% of the time, bet 20 or 15% pot 38%, and 15% of the time the solver is betting 2 like we did, so that's fine. And then on the river it's betting 10% 66% of the time, or a third pot 30% of the time. It's just checking 5% of the time, so yeah, I think we need to, on such dangerous boards, we have to be betting more and usually going for a blocker bet rather than checking. And then versus this bet, we should just fold. See, the solver's not calling here very often. Okay, 7 deuce, we're just gonna fold. Ace 3 off on 60 bigs. We're gonna limp this hand. And we hit a straight on the flop. We are going to bet third pot here. We get called. Queen of hearts on the turn. I'm gonna go for 3/4 and we get a fold. Let's see the flop. Yeah, on the flop the solver likes checking a lot, 95% of the time. But okay. 9 deuce off, we're just gonna fold. And ace king off, we're gonna open. You get 3-bet, and I think we're shoving, or should we be mean 4-betting? I think we just gotta shove, and yeah, we see pre-flop actually the solver's doing 58% of mean 4-betting and 42% of shoving. The villain's got kings. 5 deuce off. I'm fine just folding. The solver is 2. King deuce suited. We're gonna limp. And we're gonna check on the ace queen 6. Check call it. Or check fold it. I'm gonna check call it. 7 of clubs on the turn. Goes check check. And on the 8 of spades on the river, I think we need to try and steal this, but the big blind defense with ace deuce. And we see that the solver's giving up on the river here. It's not trying to steal it and that's fine. Ace-8 off. I'm gonna limp it, hit a gut shot on the flop, gonna go for a check, goes check check, we hit a pair on the turn, we're now gonna bet a third pot bet, and 3 of diamonds on the river means we are going to go for a small bet once again, and we're gonna fold to the raise, and solver doesn't like our play on the river. It prefers checking rather than betting 20%. And pre-flop it likes shoving all in on 25 bigs with our hand. Okie dokes. And it likes betting 61% of the time and checking 38 on the flop with this particular hand. Okay, that will be it for this session. 12 hands. Well, I thought that would be the 13th. Wait, if I go to the next one. Okay, never mind. Let's end this session and see where we are. We're at 90 hands, 64.68% GTO score. Not great, but we're gonna do one more session to get this number to 100. And then we're gonna try and change it up a little bit, change the spot, play something else, maybe go back to playing the GTO trainer just in general. I don't know, but should be fun. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you very much once again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.